it's time for the Week 8 highlights of the PIEA Overwatch teams. We begin another week of recaps off right with Avonworth High School versus Northwest PA Collegiate Academy. For Game 1, CA Lions 22 may not have gotten a flashy Dragon Blade on the map of Night Market, but you could say there were no lack of dash resets for the Omnic Ninja to help the rest of NWPA secure and lock down this second control round for an easy first game. Now for Game 2, CA Lions 22 wanted to flex from a projectile Omnic Ninja to a hit-scan Cowboy. No matter how dark it might be in King's Row, there was always a target in this McCree's sights. Soon to round the corner of the bookstore, finding a well-placed tumble to claim a stellar 2K with a Deadeye. To follow, we have Spring Grove Area High School versus Bangor Area High School. In Game 1, we found a unique 5 versus 5 situation, but still enough ultimates to go around. The Gold and Toasty Chair dropped their tank ults to completely overwhelm Bangor Area High School in the doorway for a quick cleanup, no matter how many players were on the field. And for Game 2, the 5v5 continued. This time, though, a Bastion showed their Omnic face on the defensive side of Eichenwald, where Unk Legend was basically having a field day. They could have kicked their feet up off the floor and onto the gaming desk and just left-clicked to their heart's content, making sure that Bangor Area High School, no matter the evasion around the payload, was never going to hold ground in these sightlines. Later, we had Lancaster Catholic High School versus Lampeter Strasbourg High School. Their Game 1 showcased Owen Poe on the Junkrat, unleashing some serious mayhem on the control point of Lijiang Tower Gardens. If left unchecked, this rodent is able to roam free wherever they please to bring havoc and destruction to their enemies with quite a bang. While in Game 2, Owen Poe took a character swap onto Genji, finding a grab tossed out in the middle of Hollywood by alone to get a beautiful grab dragon combo, shutting down any hopes of recovery. And to conclude, we have Westinghouse Arts Academy versus Susquehanna Township High School. With Game 1 being quite a remorseless winter, Emperor tosses out May's Snowball in the heat of battle to bring the temperatures down to sub-zero levels, granting Zeke space to crush the enemies that lie within. And now that we've seen the review of the highlights, let's take a look at the division standings. For the Commonwealth Division, it's do or die going into this next week as we approach the playoffs, as 3 teams hold a 2-5 map record. While in the Keystone Division, we had Lampeter Strasbourg High School manage to move up a spot to 2nd rank, while forcing Avonworth down to 3rd. And lastly, the Penn State Division also saw a shift in their rankings as well, specifically in that 2nd ranked spot where Lancaster Catholic High School managed to elevate themselves to that number 2 spot. Thanks for watching the PIEA Weekly Highlights presented by Sheets and Pennsylvania College of Technology.